So, all rivals. The ground is shaking. The rival season date is here. The king of the monster kingdom is officially stomped into the battlefield. Oh, Devil Dinosaurs be tearing up the front line. Our balance team has been hard at work tuning up the rest of the roster, and my Frost is getting a royal boost to our Diamond Hard defenses. Mr. Fantastic is stretching out his damage potential, and Masses is bringing a whole new face of the game. Let's dig into the patch notes and see how the meta evolves. Alright, okay. Let's say, okay, so Deadpool is getting a nasty nerf. So yeah, Deadpool's getting a nerf, so let's start out with Deadpool. Wade's been breaking the game engine a little too hard with his non-stop gunplay. We're putting a tiny leash on his damage output while keeping his chaotic energy intact. Okay, reduce band hammer, gunform, ultimate ability healing, provide while active from 50 HP per second to 25. Ooh. So they're gunning his survivability and his ult on his gun form. So ooh, it's not gonna be as unkillable in his ult gun form. But I could have get it half. That's rough. Oh. Okay. Reduce dual Desert Eagle Vanguard single shot damage from 36 to 34 standard, and from 42 to 39 upgraded. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, that's rough. You're gonna be doing 39 damage. Ooh, you're gonna be hitting like freaking wet noodles. Oh, brother, your shot's gonna feel awful. Okay, but I mean, that definitely decreases his damage thresholds. So his damage thresholds are lower, therefore it's gonna be harder to like get kills. And also, it's gonna be, and also because you do less damage, you're gonna generate less like XP, or like because he didn't get any like XP compensation. So I'm guessing the XP gain from your damage is gonna be like reduced as well. So you're not gonna be able to level up as fast because you do less damage. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Emma Frost. A White Queen is getting an upgrade to Diamond Heart's survivability to give her a stronger prolonged positions on the front line. Telepathic pulse fall off now begins at 4 seconds, was 3 seconds after not hitting the enemy. Okay. So that's just reduce Mana Angus reposition cooldown from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. That's like her shields. That's like another buff. Increased damage reduction during gain during damage form and damage reduction. Enemy ultimate ability from 20 to 25. So now she's gonna be even more tanky. Holy smolies! What are we doing while we're buffing Emma? She's fine. We don't have to buff Emma. Oh my god, she's already freaking unkillable, dog. And her diamond, in Emma's diamond force, she's already pretty much freaking unkillable. That's gonna be even more tanky. I want to see also if this changes any like thresholds for like if she can survive certain ults like Iron Man or Magneto or things like that. But yeah, let's see. The thing, we're giving Ben's rocket exterior or buff so he can soak up more pressure and prolong frontline brawls. Increase base health from 700 to 750. Dang, he's getting a big HP buff, so it's gonna be even tankier. Okay, two things, right? So because he has more HP, he's gonna be able to stay in the fight long, which means his DPS potential is higher and his survivability is higher. Because his survivability is higher, his DPS, like his damage, is potentially higher because if he can stay alive longer, then he can dish out more damage while he's alive. And it also changes up some of his interactions with like other tanks. He's rolling against other tanks. So yeah, he's just a better buff. Gonna be tankier. Also, because he has more HP, your supports can also generate, I guess, more ult charge. You can get more ult charge off of healing him because he just has more HP. You know, more HP means more heals, means get your ult faster, but also on the flip side, that means that if you're taking a bunch of damage, then you know, it'll be easier for the enemy team to get their ult charge off of you because you're a tankier target. But you know, that's a pretty solid buff overall. Iron Fist. Lin Lai is sharpening his martial arts. We're boosting his burst potential and smoothing his combo so he can be a greater threat when diving the enemy backlines. What happens to the music? There we go. Okay. Jun he Kin though I apologize for the pronunciation. Hits now reduce the cooldown of Dragon's defense by 1.2 seconds, up from 1 second. So that's insane. So it's a slight cooldown reduction for his Dragon's defense. I think his I don't know. I don't play Iron Fist, but I think his Dragon defense is like his parry, like the little block thing that he has. You can like block shots and gain overshield. So now they're gonna that cooldown is gonna be reduced, which is big. Which means because that's gonna if you're doing damage, then you're gonna get that reduced cooldown. Therefore, you're gonna have a higher uptime on that parry. So you can be which allows you to be a bit more aggressive because you can have that cooldown reduction, I guess, or you're gonna be able to gonna increase your survivability within when you're in the team fight. Increases Kunlun kick first strike damage from 35 to 40. Dang. Okay, big boost, just more DPS, more damage. So this allows him to, it's gonna be easier for him to finish kills, like or targets who are low. Just doing more damage within his combos in general, and just more damage. Essentially, more damage will gonna be easier for him to get kills, and also he's gonna be able to generate more ult charge. More damage means I can get my ult faster, essentially. Mr. Fantastic. Reach crowd control is getting a bit too impressive, so we're trading off some of his slow effects for a boost and direct damage and overall utility. Okay. Increased stretch. Goddamn. Wait. Increased stretch punch damage from 65 to 70. Damn. Remove flexible elongation movement speed reduction effect. However, the charge time for each use has been reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. I think that's his when he gets all stretchy, when he gets all big. No. I forget. I don't know what ability that is. Oh. That's whenever he gives you freaking back shots, I think. Okay, so that's gonna get in there. But he's gonna have more uptime, so it doesn't really matter. So you won't get the movement speed penalty, which is great whenever you get hit by the freaking auto tracking back shots. But because it's on a lower cooldown, he's gonna be able to do it faster. He's gonna be able to generate his energy faster. So it's gonna be easier for him to cycle his elongated state when he's all big and puffy. Okay. Reduce the energy cost of an balance ability from 3,400 to 3,100. So he's gonna be able to get his ult faster. That's even more survivability. Holy schmolies. I don't know why we're buffing Mr. Fantastic, but whatever. Moon Knight. Constitute demands swift vengeance. We're giving him a small survivability tune-up. Reduce Moon Knight's hook cooldown from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. The hook cooldown, that's his grappling hook, so just a little bit more mobility. It's gonna be easier for him because it's on the lower cooldown. It's gonna be easier for him to get out of sticky situations when he's low HP, which is that's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know why we're buffing Moon Knight. I hate that character. He's annoying as hell. They need to nerf his damage, low-key. They need to nerf his damage or give his increase the ult charge. His ult freaking cooldown, bro. He be getting ult. Moon Knight be getting ult freaking instantly. He avoids the global cooldown for ult charge. Oh brother, Phoenix. Increase Cosmic Flames. Wait, increase Cosmic Flames direct hit damage from 50 to 55. Reduce explosion damage when detonating spark moves from 40 to 35. Without damage boost, Phoenix can no longer one-shot 250 HP with a single mark. Plus the Oh, okay, wait, that's good. Direct hit from the explosive flame ultimate, however, this increase in rank makes her far more threatening in base combat. Okay, so the basic attack increase makes her better just for neutral game, but she can't one-shot anymore with just with a damage boost or just hitting a mark, a direct hit. I mean, I guess so, but I mean, you're not really like hitting. I mean, that's good that you can't like one tap, but like, isn't that actually gonna increase her? Wait, I'm confused because so her one shot combo is just, but like if she just gets a damage boost and then one hit somebody and then ult them, she's gonna be able to still one tap somebody. But her overall basic attack is higher, so therefore with the damage boost she's gonna be doing even more damage with a damage boost because her base primary attack is increased. So her overall neutral is just gonna be better. She's just gonna hit harder. So this is a buff. This is buff Phoenix for what? Like, bro. Alright. Let's see. Spider-Man buffs. Yippee. Okay, before we read the buffs, low-key, his, like, I feel like Spider-Man is in a pretty good spot, really. So, like, this is pretty fine. Increased spectacular spin damage while singles spherical spell field from 13.6 to 15. Total damage over a 2.4 second duration increase from 408 to 450. Okay, so you got a damage increase from his ult. So his ult does more damage, which is that's fine. Because I mean because it's gonna be easier for him to get kills, and also when like he's gonna actually be able to kill through freaking cloak and dagger bubble finally. But okay, sure. I feel like it didn't have to be 450. It could have been like 425, but that's fine. Oh brother, Squirrel Girl nerd buffs. Reduce the cooldown of manual bound from 15 to 12 seconds. I think that's her. I don't think that's her jump. I think that's her her ability where she can like reset her cooldowns. I think if that's the case, if the mammal bound is the ability that allows her to reset her cooldowns, or is this her stun? I think if this is her stun, that's really bad. If this is the ability that resets her cooldown, that's also really bad. That's really dumb. If it's like her leap, that's like whatever. But I don't know why we're ever buffing Squirrel Girl. She does not need any buff. She needs to be nerfed. She needs a damage nerf. She needs the basic attack like AoE damage from like the blast radius that needs to be nerfed. Or if you can ult, she needs to have an ult increase. Like, bro, reduce the stun, the stun time whenever you like cage somebody with the squirrel freaking nut. Star Lord. Okay, let's see. Star Lord. Time to turn up the tunes and ammo count. Increase ammo capacity of elemental guns from 40 to 50. Bro. Okay. That's kind of insane. Because now he can shoot 50 freaking bullets, so now it's gonna be easier. A good Star Lord is gonna be able to just completely one clip you even easier. But also, two things, right? Whenever Star Lord uses his backflip, he gets all of his ammo back, so you can shoot. So you can pretty much shoot all your ammo 50 times, backflip, reload all your ammo. You can pretty much shoot a target like 100 times essentially. Jesus, he pretty much has 100 ammo with the one backflip and overshield. Also, this also means that his ult is gonna have more like ammo, like when he's shooting his ult. So like he's gonna be able to do even more DPS in his ult, and then backflip and do even more DPS. He's gonna have 10 more shots with his ult. Okay, theoretically, so his ammo's at 50. He backflips, gets another 50. He backflips again, he gets another 50. So theoretically, I mean, he's not. You're never gonna use like 2 backflips in a row just to get, you know, just to kill one target. But theoretically, you could shoot. You have 150 ammo if you use 2 of your backflips, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it's not, you know, that's unrealistic, but that's kind of nasty though. 150 ammo, bro. Bro just has an LMG for SMGs with the fire rate of an SMG. But yeah, as I was saying, like with his ult, if his ult primary fires and also now has ammo capacity of 50, then that means he has 50 more shots in his ammo, and he's just backflips and you get 50. Oh god, oh brother, jeez Louise. Okay, are we buffing Wolverine, bro? Also another, okay, one more thing I'm gonna start with, right? The ammo increase also means a DPS increase because he has more bullets, therefore he can shoot you more, therefore he can do more damage, therefore he can get his ult back even faster. So yeah, that's really dumb. Wolverine, reduce the trigger cooldown to regenerative healing factor 1.5. I mean not 1.5, 105 seconds to 90 seconds. Therefore he's gonna get his his passive that allows him to pretty much like not die. That passive is gonna be shorter, so now he can be way more aggressive. Oh god. Now he's gonna be able to be unkillable. Great. Fantastic. Woo. Okay, we're gonna move on to strategies. We got Invisible Woman. Stu is losing a bit of her knockback and damage to help balance the overall control position of strategies comps. W. Reduce force Sayag push distance from 12 meters to 10 meters and damage from 55 to 50 damage. Nice, we like that. Storm buffs, Invis, I mean, not buffs. Invis nerfs, we love to see him. So you're gonna be able to get, I mean, she's still very, like, anti-dive. Like, Invis is, like, everything in her kit is freaking anti-dive, from her self-shield to her double jump, just jump away, from her little like damage force field that she puts down to her little, like, her push and her pull. Like every ability that she has is freaking anti-dive. But you know, she is the anti-dive support. But that's, you know, good buffs, good nurse. I'm not mad at those. Loki, the god of mischief. Leading more into the support role, his illusion will heal more reliably, but deal less damage. Increase illusions, mystical missile healing ratio from 90 to 100. Reduce illusions mystical missile damage ratio from 90 to 80. So the little damage of the projectiles does a little less damage, but he heals more. So technically, it's like a healing buff. Previously, this is just an overall healing buff. So like the damage doesn't really matter. The damage reduction isn't really like an issue. The thing about Loki clones is like the heal. So this is just an overall healing buff. Increase energy cost of God of Mischief ultimate ability 4,300 to 4,500. So his ult is gonna be at a they nerfed this ult, so it's gonna take longer for him to generate his ult charge. But that's a good compensation buff because his clones will heal more. You're also gonna get your ult faster, right? So this is a good. This balances it out, I guess. But in the neutral game, Loki will be better in like his neutral because he just has more heals. He's able to dish out more, pump out more heals for his team. But okay. You got a nerf to his ult. Mantis. Let's see what they got. Mantis is getting a technical shift. She's trading some of her damage boosting power for a brand new baseline speed buff. Okay. Reduced ally inspiration damage boost provided from allies from 12% to 8%. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, 8% damage buff. Ooh, that sucks. That damage boost sucks. They didn't have to do it to 8. They could have done like 10 or something. Dang, that's rough. But that's massive. That's actually massive. That's gonna like take out so many like thresholds, like damage thresholds, like one shot. Also, apparently, Mantis is like really good in like pro play and like triple support. Like Mantis is like a staple for triple support comps because of her damage boost. Because you can just damage boost like like the tank or the flanks or whatever, like the other sports, and then you can just keep doing DPS to yourself. But that's a big boost. Um, New effect now provides a flat 100% movement speed boost to allies. Dev note, with Ultron now having access to conventional damage buff releases, Mantis needs to curve out more unique functional niche by adding a movement speed buff. Mantis can aid better her team in positioning and kiting. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be okay. I want to see. So now Mantis gets a movement speed buff. No, she gets a movement speed to her allies who gets the damage buff. Is it the damage buff in the healing, or is it just the damage buff? But regardless, so now you can damage boost the enemy. You can oh my god, I can't speak English. You can damage boost an ally and give them movement speed. And then Ultron, if there's an Ultron, you can also do the same thing. Pair that up with like a Gambit, or in a storm freaking wind. Like, holy moly, you're gonna be zooming. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Rocket Raccoon, what the hell? Increased bombard mode hit projectile from 16 to 17, so just like his basic attack, he's gonna be doing more. Repair mode charges from 8 to 10. That's like his little like whenever you put down the BRB revive beacon thing, I think that's like how many the little like pickups, the little pickup that that'll be released are gonna increase. It's like, okay, reduce the alt cost of his alt from 4,300 to 4,000. Oh my god, to 4,000. That means he's gonna get his alt faster. He does more damage. He's gonna get his alt faster, and his little the little power ups that he can able to like shoot out is also gonna increase. I don't know why we're buffing Rocket. He was fine. It wasn't like super crazy. You were like, it was annoying. But this I don't know why we're buffing Rocket at all. Like, what are we doing, bro? He's gonna get his alt faster, so he's gonna be up even more in team fights. Like, oh brother, it's like, okay, it's kind of crazy how like they're just going there. What made what made season like last season so good is that they reduced the alts of everybody. So like every team fight wasn't relying on just whoever gets their alt, first and just wins the team fight. It was way less alt spam, and your neutral game actually mattered. But with these like buffs to like supports and DPS and tanks, like everyone's getting their alt like faster, so like it completely invalidates the previous season like nerfs. Like we need less, like we need alts to be at a higher cost, so then you can't just get a freaking alt every team fight. That's what makes neutral more impactful and more important, like being able to get those picks and being able to get supports and being able to pick off DPS, or being able to get picks off the enemy tank. Like winning those fights in the neutral game is what like actually mattered. But I don't know why they keep buffing freaking alts, bro. They keep reducing the alt cooldowns. Bro. Okay, White Fox. What's going on, White Fox? We found her Komodo. Magic. Cameo. Magic to provide more consistent healing, whether she's locked in combat or disengaged. Increase healing amount provided by the surrounding aura during Fox form awakening from 25 to 35. Reduce the burst healing generated from each successive attack during Fox form awakening from 35 to 25. Definitely reload that. White Fox's healing output in Fox form awakening state was too high while continuously attacking enemies, but too low when enabling the targets. This slightly lowers her intense burst healing when spamming attacks from 100 to 90, while significantly boosting her passive healing, or which when no targets are available, from 25 to 35. Increased baseline healing unleash. Oh my god! So she's just getting a massive healing boost. Jeez Louise. I don't know. Again, Like White Fox is already freaking nasty busted. I don't know why they're increasing how much heal she gets. It's gonna have even more survivability when she's ulting. Also, the Fox form, like this isn't really a nerf. Like they nerf how much you heal from the like whenever you're hitting basic attacks, but the overall aura is the same. So technically, you're still healing for the same, or you're not healing for the same, but like you're still gonna be able to out survive. Like even if you're not hitting all your basic attacks, the aura that you're getting like lifesteal, not lifesteal, but like like when you're regening, like the aura that when you're in it, you're still gonna be freaking out healing most people with basic attacks. So, I mean, it's still an overall freaking buff. So he just giga buffed the White Fox for no reason when she's like dominating the game. So that's really dumb. It's like slow. Increase iced out diamond spell from 9 to 12 meters. Super. Oh, so this is Wait. Oh, this is the ice wall that Emma can put down. So he's increasing that for some reason. Bonus. Oh, it's another 100 bonus health. And this is the new team up where Punisher can ride on the dinosaur. That looks very goofy, but these are the balance patch notes. I mean, there was a few W's like the nerfing Tinkle. That's fine. I don't know what buffing freaking Emma. That's dumb. Buffing the thing. That's like whatever. Buffing Iron Fist gonna make him somewhat more useful. I don't know why they pretty much just buffed freaking Mr. Fantastic. The Moon Knight buff was really unnecessary. It's really dumb. Like now he can just the Phoenix buff again. It's also really dumb. Spidey buff, that's fine. I don't know why we're buffing Squirrel Girl. That's dumb. Buffing Starlo, that's also really dumb. Buffing Wolverine, that's also super dumb. Invis Nurse, that's pretty cool. The Loki buff, it's kind of dumb. Like Loki, Loki is good. Like Loki is good. He's fine. I don't know why he got a buff, but like whatever. The Mantis buff, it's gonna be weird. The damage boost that you get is gonna be decreased. Therefore, it's kind of sucks, but you get movement speed, which I don't know how much it's gonna really make that much of an impact in the battle. We just gotta see, when we get to the game. The Rocket buff, completely unnecessary. White Fox buff, also completely unnecessary and stupid and dumb. And they just buffed the freaking the ice wall, which is also really stupid. But the team up looks pretty cool. So out of all these balance changes, I think the only good one was probably like the Deadpool one, but that was a good one. And the Iron Fist one is pretty nice. The Moon Knight one, this is all the DPS buffs is really stupid. The Spidey one is nice, just for a little bit more consistent damage, but it's kind of really not really needed all that much. At least it didn't have to be. If it just went up slightly from instead of it being 450, it could have been 430 or 425. That would have been a nice little buff just to But 450 is kind of nasty. It's gonna be able to pretty much kill everybody. Everything is bad, especially if he's damage boosted. But yeah, those are the patch notes it seems for next season. I'm excited. I don't know. They buffed a lot of brain dead characters for no reason. They still didn't nerf Daredevil, didn't nerf freaking Elsa, didn't touch Black Cat at all. We buffed Phoenix for some reason. What are we doing? What are we doing? And we also buffed White Fox as well. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Yeah, we're cooked, bro. GG's, bro. GG's. But, yeah, those are the patch notes for Season 8. We will be playing, we'll be grinding. But, yeah. Peace out, people. See you next time.